Hello, my cutie patooties, and welcome the frick in. We are here live with my Twitch. Twitch, would you like to say hello to the YouTube gang? We are going to be listening to MAPHRA's cover of Spiritbox Circle With Me, and I am excited to hear this because I think MAPHRA's vocals are quite unique, and in comparison to Spiritbox, I feel like it has more of a deeper, darker tone to her voice, so I'm curious to see what she does with this. Before we jump into this though, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, shall we jump into it, my darlings?
Cut down the altar! Visionary, deepest fake, dirty gold, the colors change. Hands are frozen, feel no pain. I just wanna hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This sickly sweetness is crushing me, but I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate. The fire is cold, there you go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of a murder. It could all be yours if you echo birds of prey. Try to cut down the altar. It could all be yours, but you're circling the flame.
Okay. So this is fun, and it's kind of what I expected. I have been listening to, well, I reacted to Doomed by Bring Me the Horizon, but it's a cover from MAPHRA, and I can't lie, I've been listening to that song a lot. So coming into this, I was kind of expecting, you know, she has this very full, rich, warm, but darker tone to her voice. And in comparison to Courtney LaPlante, which is like also incredibly beautiful, it's just a different tone. Like it's more, there's more of a kind of soft beauty to it. And then obviously she does her harsh vocals as well, which is very contrasting. But I was like, I was kind of expecting this, and it sounds quite good. I do really love lower, warm, rich tone vocals. Like I feel like a lot of times artists will, or not I don't want to make a blanket statement, but I just feel like a lot of time people see crazy high notes and riffs as talent. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's not the case. Like, I think a song can be equally beautiful without, you know, Christina Aguilera riffs or frickin' Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, frickin' high notes. And not to take anything away from those artists, like they have gorgeous vocals and beautiful songs. I just think that isn't the definition of successful singing, you know? Like, so when I see something like this, not to say there aren't higher notes in this, but it's, I just think those dark, warm, like low freaking vocals are also just as equally beautiful as those really high-pitched ones. Like look at Jeff Castellucci. Hopefully I didn't butcher his name, but his vocals are stunningly beautiful, and they are stunningly deep vocals as well. So I just want to say that because I want to appreciate that, and I don't. And maybe this is just coming from my own brain and my own insecurities with my own voice, and, you know, feeling like I can't get where other vocalists can, and therefore it's not art. You know? Maybe it's just my insecurity projecting on this, but I just feel like I want to appreciate this just as much as, you know, other tones, sounds, styles of singing. I think it's all equally important and equally admirable. And I guess one other thing I want to say is that in the beginning of my reaction journey, a lot of people would come into the comments and be like, do you just like everything? And I'm like, if something isn't necessarily the style of music I want to listen to, it does not take away from the art of what they are doing. The hard work, the dedication, the artistry, the creativity that artist is putting out there. Just because I don't want to listen to, I don't know, the one that always comes to mind is Infant Annihilator, just because Twitch knows why. But just because that's just not what I want to listen to on my off time does not mean that in itself cannot be enjoyed by other people who enjoy that. And that doesn't take away, it doesn't give me the right to say, I hate this, or this is crap, or this, like, negative context, because that is art. Maybe it's not, it's kind of, if you think of it this way, not everyone likes broccoli, but some people love broccoli. That does not make broccoli, like, Satan juice. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to condemn you. I hate you because you hate, or you love broccoli. Like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting off. I'm going down a rabbit hole. Anyways, I'm appreciating MAPHRA's. Oh my god, the rabbit hole I went down. What the heck, Rachel? The rabbit hole of my own insecurities went down after this. All I'm trying to say is I really love MAPHRA's tone. I think it is gorgeous and artistful, and I just, you know, I love seeing how much love she's getting. It's just super wholesome and inspiring, and I dig it. Let's continue.
Nothing sacred, nothing lost. When birds of prey invade my thoughts, they promise that we'll feel that pain. Not strong enough to hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. The sickly sweetness is crushing me, but I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate the fire. Go, let go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of the mighty. It could all be yours if you echo birds of prey. Try to cut down the altar. It could all be yours, but you're circling the flame.
Her transitions are so lovely too. Her freaking harsh vocals are just delish.
With all the power of a dying sun, I climb the altar and I claim my place as God.
Yes, stank face girly pop. Yes.
Circle with me. Circle with me. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of my
Jeez. Okay, and you know what's also really freaking cool too? Is that, so if you look at this song, or this cover, she put this out about 3 months ago. Her Doomed cover, she put out like 2 months after that. The progression of her harsh vocals, you can see it and you can hear it, which is in 2 months is like, think about it this way. Within those 2 months, okay, not only the tone of her harsh vocals, but also her deliverance of them. Because if you go back and you watch Doomed, when she does her harsh vocals in this one, it is very much like she is embodying more to, I feel like, get those harsh vocals and deliver them. It's kind of like when you see artists, sometimes like they're singing and they use, like they go and do a high note and you can see that their hand kind of goes up. It's kind of like that, where it's a physicalization to help you get where you need to go, you know? And so you see a lot of that in this one. And not to say that that is like it sounds bad or it looks bad, like it looks perfectly fine. And, you know, it's really cool to see her kind of physicalize as she's doing those harsh vocals, but the progression of that particular skill from this to Doomed is night and day. There is no crunching of the shoulders. There's no kind of collapsing into oneself to kind of create that tension and push it out. Like it's not, it is so night and day. So it's within those 2 months, the amount of work she must have put in to see such a contrast with that is so freaking cool. And even in Doomed, the transitions are even the transitions in this are smooth. But it's even more so in that Doomed cover. And it's just really cool to see, you know, when you throw yourself into something, which there is no other way I feel like she could have had that growth over 2 months if she didn't throw herself into it. It just shows if you throw yourself into it, something you love, something you're passionate about, and really commit, boom. So freaking cool. And I think honestly, that was my biggest takeaway from this, is how inspiring that contrast is, you know? And again, it's not to say that she sounds bad at all in this, because she doesn't. But that journey, having gone from Doomed to this, 2 months. It's crazy. So I wish all of the mother heckin' best things for her. I think, you know, she has such a unique voice, is obviously very talented, and from everything that I have been, you know, exposed to about her, like, she just seems to have thrown herself into music that she loves, that she's passionate about, and she is sharing that with the world. And I think that is absolutely beautiful, because, you know, music, as I've said before, is really mother heckin' powerful. And I just wish all the best for her. I think she's gonna do awesome stuff. So thank you guys so much for recommending this. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cute patooties in the next one. Bye, y'all.